Happy Tuesday, everybody. Thanks for joining us here for WCNC Charlotte To Go. If you haven't noticed, look outside your window.
Yes.
Maybe you
In
have,
some areas.
Maybe you have, in the most generous form, you would have a tiny little film of snow out there. We've got some video of what folks were seeing out there this morning. In fairness, a lot of you probably waking up and you're not seeing
Not to
anything,
this.
you know.
I only noticed it when I was at a stoplight and I could see just a little flurries on people's headlights.
But you did see it.
But I did see it, and
a lot of people were talking about this yesterday.
took a little video.
What's going to happen? So, oh, it's not going to do that. Come on.
Well, it's the first snow in almost 3 years since January 2022.
January 29th.
That's right, and people are acting accordingly. 77 is a mess right now. WCNC Charlotte's Richard Devane now live for us up in Mooresville this morning to assess the situation out there. I mean, Richard, we do see, in addition to a Costco behind you, we also see snow.
That is absolutely correct. Not a lot of snow, but a nice dusting, enough for those Christmas pictures, holiday pictures, if you will, and enough for you to grab a little bit and maybe make a mini snowman. You can see the snow here. We're standing, as you just aptly mentioned, the Costco right here in Mooresville. But look, the snow is beautiful, but it can also lead to other problems. This is I-77 right here in Iredell County. We're at the 36-mile marker. We're right near the 36-mile marker, but from the 38-mile marker on down, they have all three lanes northbound are closed. We've been hearing Chris all morning talk about this situation, and this is what we've seen. For instance, that prime Amazon truck has been here for the last 20 minutes. That Carol Fulmer truck that you see a little bit ahead of it moved just a couple of feet in the last 30 minutes. That's how long we've been watching this traffic, and people are going to be stuck here. Some people have actually, wrongly so, have actually exited going the wrong direction, going in the opposite direction to try to get on the exit ramp, the entrance ramp, but using it as an exit ramp to get out of this. The traffic is backed up for miles. It will be, if you're in it, you're going to be in it for a long time. The best idea is to just bed down, just relax, because this is going to take a while. The conditions were beautiful in the morning, but that snow started to melt along the roads, creating that black ice, as we call it. Those sheets of ice have caused some incidents. There you see another driver actually trying to go the wrong way on Interstate 77 northbound. He's heading south to the exit to try to get out of this mess. We're not advising anyone to do anything like that now, but we understand folks are doing what they can to try to get out of this. This is the conditions up here. There's going to be the conditions anytime, especially when you have situations where a lot of drivers are not experiencing snow, aren't used to the snow. We haven't had it for almost 3 years, as you guys have said. So this caused some traffic concerns this morning. Even a couple viewers we spoke to said they've noticed the conditions are pretty bad this morning. Of course, that is what folks are facing. I-77, we've also heard a little bit further down, I-77 southbound is having some issues, but there have been a number of incidents, accidents on I-77 northbound right here in Iredell County. So the snow is beautiful, but there's also concerns, traffic concerns. So if you're going out on the roads today, give yourself some extra time, and please be aware slick spots could turn from the snow to ice, and that can make it really tough on your morning commute. We're right here in Iredell County in Mooresville. This is Richard Devane. Guys, we'll send it back to you.
Richard, thanks.
That one car going the opposite direction.
I know.
That was so dangerous.
What not to do.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's usually the first snow that is the one who's like, oh, I forgot how to drive it. But when it's been close to 3 years, it's even worse. And Charlotte saw snow, but as Sarah mentioned, from southeast to northwest, because I live in northwest Charlotte, there's significantly more snow where I was compared to our stations in southwest Charlotte. So yeah, it depends where you are. But then meanwhile, Larry, you saw earlier some of the heavier snow bands were up near Iredell County. So I think it was just enough of a quick snow that it's much cooler and icier conditions up there.
The heavier snow at the moment. This is kind of a beautiful picture. We'll take you up to the North Carolina mountains. I want to show you this beautiful picture up around the Beach Mountain area where they're getting some heavy snow. Yeah, it's still falling up there. They're going to probably see up there another 2 to 3 inches of snow today. But that's a real, look at pan the camera around here. That's a real winter wonderland up there at Beach Mountain right there as you head into Beach Mountain. That's the way it looks up there. locally, yeah, we did see the snow showers this morning across the region. We saw some, light snowfall here in the Charlotte area, not enough to cause any concern. But up in Iredell counties, we still look up there at Beach Mountain. What a great view right there, a little breezy as well. This takes us over to Kannapolis, and isn't that a beautiful view at the stadium?
Really,
there?
is the baseball field? That's really cool.
And just to see the snow, they had about a half an inch to 3/4 of an inch totals there in Iredell County, and also into around Rowan County. So north of here, up around where Richard was, a little over half an inch. North of there, north of the Statesville, about an inch and a half. Now the most snow that we saw was over towards areas maybe around Randolph County, over towards Asheboro, all the way down to Biscoe. 2 to 2.5 inches of snowfall. How about that? And right now, for folks headed to the Carolina coastline, you could actually see some snow showers over towards Wilmington, Wrightsville, Carolina Beach, over towards Beaufort, North Carolina. So some excitement in the Carolina coastline. So sunny and chilly. Look at that temperature, 3 o'clock, 44 degrees, 35 at 6 p.m. this evening.
Wow. So does this technically break our drought?
Yep, we're done.
Okay.
All right. Because Charlotte Douglas officially say there's trace?
We don't know yet. We don't have that information. It's actually officially measured at the airport, Douglas Airport. If they say a trace, we've broken it. They may not say that, because I'm thinking they did not get a trace at the airport. North of here, up around where Chris lives, definitely more than a trace. So I'm not sure. Officially for Charlotte, it may not be.
We'll see. I think it's going to be very close, only because all you need to do is see snowflakes. Yeah. And we were seeing that as far south as like the lower part of the 485 loop. So I think this is good. Even York County. So banking on that, if they do see the trace, even though it's not official, but I think we have a good bet. 1,039 days was the last time that we have had that measurable snow. So we mentioned on the 29th, so can you believe it? Over 1,000 days. The previous record was back in 2011 to 2013 that we had 705 days. So this has been an astronomical snow drought.
Crazy.
And something that we usually don't see. You usually see at least a trace of snow. And I also was looking at the history books. When is the earliest snowfall that we've had? Well, it's typically been in November for Charlotte, but this would actually be, if they did receive the trace, the 9th earliest snowfall that they've had on record. So yeah, it's been a while since we've had that, but yeah, no, it's crazy that we actually finally saw it, and a lot of people are happy unless you're up in Iredell County.
It doesn't mean just because we got it took this long that this winter is going to be crazy. The winter can be
This might be a one-off.
Yeah, it could be.
We are getting
not a prediction though.
Some comments. Sandy Moore saying snow in Southern Pines.
Yeah,
Melissa Banks, 0 snow in Indian Trail, and Missy Jarvis, no snow in Rock Hill.
Yeah.
Joy Mott, yay, the snow drought has ended.
Right. And by the way, to all the transplants out there, because we know there's a lot of you here in Charlotte, this is snow in Charlotte. So, if you
want more, go to the mountains.
If you are from the north, if you are from the Great Lakes or New York or anything like that,
this is it.
We say here today, gone today.
That's right.
We like that. We like that.
We
really
like it like this.
As soon as that sun is up, it's gone. So take your pictures now if you're watching us live.
Yeah, exactly. All right, but it's nice to see. It's been a while. It's been nice to see. But be safe out there, especially on I-77. And we'll see you back here tomorrow morning.